Hi guys, it's Alia. Welcome back to my channel. Hope all is doing well. Hope everybody is staying cool out there. It's a hot one today, so I have my fan on, and I realized in most of my videos for this little series, I've had the fan on, and I'm hoping that it's not too distracting, but if you do hear like that whooshing noise in the background, that's what it is. Okay, so in this video, well, as you can see, well, you can't really see, but I love my new desk. Like, I could put my arms like this, and I don't bump into anything. But all up here, I have cut out all the ephemera from the paper pad. I've inked all the edges, and now we're going to start to decorate it, meaning like we're going to start putting pockets and stuff inside the journal. Then, let me just talk about real quick. This is the biggest piece of ephemera that came in the kit. And I do like the back of it. And I was thinking, you know, what do I want to do with this? And I thought it would be fun, not in this video, because I think I'm going to do it like in its own video, but maybe make some sort of like booklet or something like a nice piece of ephemera, just this by itself. So I'm going to put this aside for now, and we are going to use what we have here. Now, I know that I also did separate stuff into some different categories. Like these two are definitely going to be pockets. These, actually, no, wait, hold on. These two right here are definitely going to be pockets. These are the ones that, remember, I had issues with. This came off the cover, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with them. I wanted to do something with them, but I wasn't sure what. So these are going to all be pockets. This, and this. Then I have the tags that we made, these. This, like all this stuff here, this is all going to be things to go into the tucks and the pockets and stuff like that. I do have these pieces. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them yet or not, but we'll see. I'm going to put those up to the side there. So these are ephemera for that. These, I'm thinking, I'm not sure, depending, I guess, on, well, this is what we have for pockets and tucks already. So you know what? We will do these as well. These I'm thinking just as maybe decorative pieces. I'm not sure yet, so I'm going to put them aside in the weight pile. These are also, these little booklets here will be tucked into pockets. Now there's a bunch of these, and I can do them as pockets. They can also be done as little journaling cards. The problem with my thing is, like, all right, so these, it doesn't matter. These will definitely be pockets. This, because they're all double-sided, like, you know, sometimes the backs are really cute. In this case, though, this is okay. I'll definitely put this as a pocket. These two, I mean, see what I mean? Like, the backs are cute, and you don't want to stick them down, but I'm going to have to stick them down. And again, these, look at, how do I don't know. It's like, I need them for the pockets, but I also really love the backs as well. Because if you think about it, you don't really want to write on the front, but there's a little thing to write on the back. So now that I'm looking at this, oh gosh, I don't want to use these as pockets. I will probably clip them in somewhere. Okay, well, my whole little thinking went out the window. All right, so what do we have for pockets? We have these, well, pockets and tucks. So we have these two. We have this one, and we have these. So we have technically only 5 pockets. We could do some of these as pockets. Well, let's see if there's anything on the back that, see, but oh my gosh, see, the backs are just so cute. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, let me pause for a second. I have to regroup. One moment. Okay, I'm back. So I did a little thinking, and with these two little ones here, we're going to just kind of, you know, glue them like that, turn them into little tuck spots. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in the book and then kind of go from there and see what we think. So Oh, yep. Let's glue these on first and, oops, then figure out what we're going to do next. All right, so there's one. And two. Oops. Okay. There we go. All right, let's let those dry just for a moment, and let's start figuring out where we're going to put these. Now, see the thing, well, what I had in my head as kind of like the introduction page, I wanted this because I feel like it just fit perfectly, and like it says home is where the heart is. I mean, I could have done this one, kind of, you know, but I just liked this. And but there's the back. Oh gosh. You know what? Sometimes in life you just kind of have to go with the flow. You know what though? I am going to round this, oops, this the corner here. Yeah, sorry. I think I'm just going to do it. As much as I wanted the back, I think I want the pocket more. So, yeah. Yep. All right. Well, decision was made. So, just going to glue this on. Okay. Let's turn it this way. Am I in frame? Okay, good. I'm not going to go all the way to the edge, but pretty darn close. Alrighty. And then I am going to take the other one and I'm going to use it as the very back pocket. Now let's do one here because I feel like I always neglect the back page. Or do I want to do it here? Yeah, we're going to do it here. Why? Yeah, because. Because is a great reason. All right. Yep, perfect. So, glue that one on nice. And put that on, and let's just hold it a little bit. Go up the side. Okay. All right, so we have our first two. Now, let's kind of flip through and see where we might want other things. You know what? I kind of like that. Nope, right there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And I don't know why. And I don't do this all the time, so I can't say, oh yeah, I do it all the time. But, sorry, can't glue and talk at the same time. Sometimes what I like to do is sorry, kind of match where the pockets go. So, like this one is in, oh, the Bobbsey Twins. So I'm going to go to the back and I'm going to look for that same page, which I believe is right here. Yeah. And then, which is actually perfect because this one goes this way. I'm going to put this here. Okay, so that works out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of try to match where in the journal the pockets sit. So put that one there. All right, so back to the beginning, and this is the pocket there. So we're going to go a few pages, and oh, you know what? I remember this one. Let's do this one as a tuck. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to glue the top here and the bottom. And then okay, so that means then, as you know, on the other side, I'm going to look for that other Miss Corny's niece. Yep, is right here, which is nice because then, see, you can see that, but we will glue this, and we will glue this. Perfect. And sometimes I get a little glue out, which is okay. Just make sure nothing sticks on this side. All right, so back to the beginning. So this is kind of like my my way of doing things. Now I know I have this much more, so this is actually going to be by itself, but I might actually have an idea. Let's do these. All right, so we have technically 2 more spots. This would be kind of a cool one here. Or do we do it here? All right, think. No, that's 2. Hold on. Yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking. You know what I'm going to do? Yeah. And then, see, these little ones can go up here. Because also, at the same time, I don't always want to put the pockets at the bottom, only because it creates more bulk at the bottom and not enough at the top. So, let's do that. I'm going to put it on the top. Right about where, perfect, right there. Oops, a little seepage at the bottom. That's okay. Okay, and then we are gonna go for this page here, but technically, see, because the tab is here, I should have done it backwards. Oh, no, I'm going to do it right there. No worries. Sometimes it doesn't work out, meaning like, you know, I want to use the same page, and in that case, you just improvise. No biggie. No biggie at all. And I'm just trying to get anything that might have come out the bottom. All right, so now, okay, we have 2 more, which, let's do, yeah, let's just do like one like this, and then the other like on the other side. These ones are a little bit more tricky because I never know where I should glue, but we're just going to chance it and glue it like that. And then we're going to also put it up towards the top. So again, you know, all right, and this one right here. And I do apologize. I hope I'm in the frame the whole time. Sometimes I just get so into what I'm doing, I always forget to check the camera just to make sure that, you know, I am where I'm supposed to be. I try to remember to keep it on the green mat because when I set up like kind of like the view, I try to make sure that the mat is pretty much where I should be. So that way I know that I am in frame. Okay. So now we have this lone one, but what I was thinking, remember I said, I don't know how many videos ago, I think I want to put something here. Now, do I want it to be a pocket? You know what? Yes, let's make a pocket. Yep, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do it on the top here because I like it on the top there. I think that's a great reason why. Okay, so how about right about here? Okay, where's my paper? I'm just going to press that down, press it down, press this down here. Okay, perfect. So what I am going to do is let these kind of all just dry. And then in the next video, what I want to do is I'm going to do this, take care of this, and I'm also going to figure out the spine, like what piece I want to cover it. So then after that, all that's left is basically just putting in all the ephemera, and we are finished. So I guess this is technically the second to last video. Yeah, because once I put the ephemera in, then we can just do the walkthrough in the same video. So yeah, so this series has been like a nice, quick, fun series, but I give all the credit to Stamperia because they just make putting together a journal so easy because of what is included in the paper pads. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. So in the meantime, I'm going to brainstorm what I want to do with this. I'm also going to figure out what I want to do to cover the spine, which I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to do, but again, I just got to double check. So that is it for this video. If you've watched the series so far, I do thank you and I appreciate your support. I hope you guys have been enjoying seeing how to put a nice little journal together using a paper pad. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.